elections, conduct of meetings and elections regulation 2020 for your eventual approval. No, shall I, if you have permission, can I speak without?
You can speak with it.
Madam Speaker, I was thanking members for allowing me an opportunity to present Parliament the proposed political parties and organizations conduct of meetings and elections regulation 2020. This is for your eventual approval to enable political parties and organizations to hold internal elections during the COVID-19 epidemic period. And the background to this is well known.
No.
Section.
No. Just following.
Thank you very much indeed. That makes my work a lot easier. So, Madam Speaker, I wish to lay on the table.
Okay.
The statutory instruments relating to the political parties and organizations' conduct of meetings and elections regulation 2020 as proposed by the Ministry in consultation and approval of Cabinet. I wish to lay.
Honourable members, the regulations are sent to the Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, and the members of that committee, as you are aware, those regulations touch all the political parties in the country. So you are enjoined to actually engage with the different political parties so that we come out with something acceptable. So I'll give you 1 week in which to consider the regulations and report back to this House.
If I was to get feedback from you, for us, we take it as a hallmark of this administration is that since 1996, we have had elections every 5 years. Ugandans expect to have elections every 5 years. We know our history. We were to have elections in 1967, it wasn't. We were to have elections in 1971, it wasn't. We were to have elections in 1985, it wasn't. The history of our country regarding elections is something you want to handle carefully. And what we are doing is simply to obey the constitutional command of 5 years every time. Number two, the safety of the people is the first duty of government. We must do it safely. And the third is that Ugandans have now got used to having elections every 5 years. They expect these elections to be held. But they must be done in accordance with law. That's what we are trying to do.
Honorable, there is a concern already that you're trying to use regulations to...
I have answered it. That's a lie. That's my take. It's not true.
Why?
It's not true that we are circumventing the Constitution. Not at all. You can see we are going to a great extent of going in even these regulations that I have tabled today. They are being tabled under section of the law. It's not me or Attorney General creating something out of the blue. It is in accordance with law.
Okay. Lastly, on the 5 bills or electoral reforms that were passed, one of them has not been assented to by the President.
Yes.
Why?
No, the bill was passed and sent to him. He has not sent it back, but I know he has reservations about defranchising a lot of Ugandans by imposing high qualifications for what would have been representatives of the people. But you need to wait until you get his reasons, because